Bob, Whitworth softball was at a really good Lewis and Clark team this past weekend down in Portland. We saw in some ways how good they are on Saturday, but then it felt like a switch or something flipped on Sunday, a much more competitive showing by the Pirates. What did you see from on site?
We're having a tendency to even make good teams look even better than they are. And we are just not getting out of the gate strong. Obviously, when we get just so buried so early, then all of a sudden we have all that pressure on our team. And each one of them individually, I think, feels like they've got to be the ones to bring us all the way back. So honestly, Saturday we did not throw well. We did not hit our spots to get going, and there are not a lot of changes that we can do as a coaching staff. We've got so many injuries on our staff. A couple of pitchers who just haven't even thrown at all this year because of injuries. We're obviously missing one of our best bats from last year. I mean, these aren't excuses. This is just reality, and we don't have a lot of depth all of a sudden. So when those that we're counting on struggle out of the gates, it really puts us in a tough position. So while pitching was was something that we did not do very well to start Saturday, we also then didn't defend well. And then that coupled with we have not been hitting well for probably a year, it was tough. But one thing that I've talked about even recently is what I love about this team is while we haven't developed that attitude of we are not going to lose, we're going to figure out a way to win, what they do have is that desire to continue to work hard through each other. I love this team. It's really difficult to look at our record and to see how we performed on Saturday, but these are the things that make me excited about them, because if they can come out and do just the little things that we were working on all week in practice, because what's happening in practice isn't transferring to games just yet. It shows that we can compete and we can play with the best teams in our conference, and so we're looking forward to seeing what the rest of this season can bring us, because we've got a lot of work we have to do now, but it's still all in front of us.
Beginning this weekend in Tacoma at Puget Sound, a team that is in a similar situation. They want to get their conference season turned around. What challenges are they going to present? What do we expect from the Loggers?
It's one of those teams where even in those years that we've been really good and they have not been on paper, they do come. It's always a challenge, especially when you go to another team's place where they're comfortable. And this is an opportunity for some teams who think that we might not be a very good softball program for them to go in with that mindset of now's the time to pick off the Pirates and put themselves in a playoff type position. At this second, what we're focusing on this week is just Whitworth softball. I know it sounds a little odd, but we've been doing so much watching a film and scouting the opposition and trying to give our team the things that they need to do to be successful. This is going to be a week in which we just try and go and find out who are we and what are we going to bring to a weekend like this weekend. We have got to go and win 4 games. And I think we need 12 at minimum, probably 14 of our next 16. I don't think there's one player on our team that doesn't think that we can get things going. We just need some of our players that we know can be good softball players to do that on game days. So in fairness to your question, this week we're focusing on Whitworth. I don't think we're going to focus on the other team right now.